It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Raiders and the Chargers. All that and more coming up next.
The Chargers getting set to go. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. From the 24 now. Here's second down and 8. Back to throw. Johnson. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chargers are on the board here first in the season opener. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big...
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They run once more with Edwards. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. But there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And they run with Edwards off the option. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's 2nd and 8. Short throw to Disley. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Running left is Edwards. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Johnson. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put,
and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Gus Edwards. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Johnson. Complete to Johnston here. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 11. Finds Johnston. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and again to Dobbins to about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Again, it's Edwards. Runs through the contact. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Off the option, here's Edwards. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. Fights off the defender. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
From the gun, they go to Edwards. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Chargers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their quarterback leading this offense back out. He hasn't had a ball touch the ground yet. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 118 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll run here with Edwards. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Edwards is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Edwards. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Off play action. Johnson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game, I think maybe starts to call more blitzes, because you can call run blitzes in order to try and get more people to the point of attack.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Open man downfield, it's Palmer. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a 1st down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, and now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now a deep one for Johnston. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Quentin Johnston. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers have opened the lead up to 30. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And they run with Edwards off the option. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 141 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Now a handoff for Dobbins. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Off the option, here's Edwards. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Johnson now, off the play fake, on the move to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. A give for Edwards running right.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
They run once more with Edwards. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now Johnson from the gun on 3rd down. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Johnson out to his left.
That's the rookie from Georgia, Lad McConkey.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. On the handoff, Edwards, and tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a handoff, Edwards. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. The slot man in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Back to throw. Johnson. Touchdown! J.K. Dobbins, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to...
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. Here's Edwards again on second down.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
156 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Johnson, off play action.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And there to break that one up, that was Jacorian Bennett. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They run with Edwards, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The offense on third down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Dobbins. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Gus Edwards.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Chargers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They'll try and run for the 1st with Edwards. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the
fellas, we talk about it all the time. You got to have a good quarterback in this league to win. And this young man, he can play ball.
Chan, I agree with you 1,000%. This kid is special, and he's the week 1 starter. Boy, oh boy.
This kid is what I call an awkward high five maker. You know, when you see the GMs and execs doing them weird high five.